Don't be wonky, but be whatever way you want to be. So it's 2014, and I feel disconnected from you guys. I know, I feel like I'm about to like enter into one of those conversations that you have in a relationship where like you really want to have the conversation, but like the other person just doesn't really care to have the conversation. The fact that I feel disconnected from you guys is my fault. I realize that. I completely realize that because you probably don't feel disconnected from me. Maybe you do, and I'm really sorry if you do. The reason I feel disconnected from you guys is because I don't make a lot of videos, and I also don't really vlog very much. Like, just chill, you know? I used to do just like chilled vlogs about things, and I think I want to do that again. So today I just kind of wanted to chat about books and reading, because one of my New Year's resolution, along with 52 other million billion resolutions, is to read more. So I'm going to give you a little like a little synopsis of my reading history. I feel like it's gonna lead into a synopsis of my dating history, because that is what happens on this channel. So as like a kid, I never really read much at all, but I really wanted to be a writer. I didn't write much either, but I actually narrated in my head everything that I was doing. That's weird. And then when I was a teenager, I had this best friend, and she read loads, like she was reading all the time. And one day I went to her and I was like, this reading thing you do, tell me about it. And she didn't tell me about it, but she did give me a big stack of books, and I read them all in like a week, and I fell into a hole. So then I became really quite addicted to books. I'm trying to remember what some of those books were, because I was 16, I can't remember much. I was just so high off my face. I wasn't, and this is licorice. And then at one point I just stopped reading again, don't know why. I still wanted to be a writer. Still didn't write. And in my first year of college, I only read one book. Well, actually, I read a lot of photography books because I was studying photography, but those are, 98.9% photographs, so don't know if that really counts as reading. But yeah, the one book that I read was Twilight, okay, and I really, really loved it. I know it's not like the finest of fine wine dining literature. For me, it just really encapsulated, like, what is that a word? Encapsulated? Anyway, it really captured what obsession is like. Yeah, it just really encapsulated that feeling of really just being so incredibly drawn to someone and so, like, in love, obsessed, cuckoo about them, you know? And I really like that in a book. Not so much in life. In my second year of college, I lived above a bookshelf. No, above a bookshop, which I suppose I lived above several bookshelves then. It was called Vibes and Scribes, it's still there. Well, I lived above, like on one side there was a pub, and then one side there was a bookshop. And like every single morning on the way to college, I would go to the bargain box. I like to call it a box because calling it a bargain bin, I don't know, I feel like it makes me sound homeless or something. And actually there was a homeless man always outside the bookshop, the same homeless man, and my roommate always gave him turkeys. No, not wobble wobble, not real life wobbling turkeys, just like a turkey to eat. Look, this story isn't going anywhere other than the fact that he didn't speak English, and I think he was a vegetarian, and I think she was wasting her money. But anyway, no, I mean, thought that counts, but he didn't eat any of them. Yeah, and here we are. I feel like I haven't read any fiction in a really long time, and I would really like to, so this is where you guys come in. Honestly, give me like suggestions, because I trust you guys with my life. Mostly I read on a Kindle, so, which I know, it's not like a book. So let me know what you think I should read, and let me know if you want me to do like book reviews. I promise I'll try and be like good at it. I promise I'll try and like, you know? It was called A Ride with a Cop, and I soon realised what kind of a book it was, and anyhow. Hi guys. What's that? It's my dog. We're fine. But yeah, I've come to really dislike my dog.